Okay, so the question is, what does Trump think about Operation Warp Speed? I'm going to do a Kachina knife, and there will be a past, his relationship in the past, in the present, and in the future, in regards to Operation Warp Speed. And then the first card down will be Trump. Second card down will be the Operation Warp Speed. And we'll see what the cards have to say about that. Try to zoom out just a little, make this a little more obvious. Okay, we can see most of it. I'm going to move these up a little bit. There we go. Okay. So the first card down is Trump, and he was moving forward, and we know that this was a plan to kind of throw the deep state off their game. So I think this is what this card is saying, is that, you know, he was trying to push things forward with this process to save our economy and to keep things moving. And then Operation Warp Speed, the second card down, this was some kind of agreement that he made. So this makes me think there was some sort of agreement, maybe with the military. There is no military cards here, so there is an agreement, though, about how to go about the warp speed. So there's something going on there, and this is the Truth card underneath the Queen of Swords. She's absolute truth. So there could have been a hidden operation going on there that, you know, like I said in the beginning, where the military that was distributing vaccines might have been distributing something that was somewhat safer than what the big pharma, or some of the companies in the big pharma were distributing through doctors' offices and drugstores. In the past, this is a hermit. He's going internally. He's looking at the details. He's following his own path. So I think, you know, this is like this was a plan. This was a white hat plan to move forward. And there was agreements made about how they were moving forward. This card underneath, aspecting, was for the people. So he's actually doing this for the people. He felt like what he was doing was to benefit everyone. And the question would be, okay, so did he know vaccines were an issue? These vaccines would be a problem or not? And let's read on. I'll come to that conclusion in a minute. Let's see. So he had an agreement, I think, with the Truth card here, and being for the people, having the big ace and new beginning. I think he did. I think he knew that the vaccines were not safe. And if you think about it, okay, this is a tarot read, but going into it logically, um, he's we all know that Trump has a high intelligence, and he's been dealing with the deep state for a long time through his own business matters. So I just can't help but think, and he also has made comments in the past on Twitter, like 2013, a long time ago, about we've got to figure out what's going on with these kids and autism. And so he had to suspect. So I just think that, yeah, I think he knew. I think he had an agreement to provide something different through the Operation Warp Speed. And it would at least help some people. And the intention was to help people, which is what we see here. He had an intention to help people, and that's why he's proud of it. He's proud of it because that was the whole intention of this operation. And if he had not done it, everybody would have been going and getting the worst kind of shot. But what he provided was not that. I think it was something else. Let me just ask quickly for confirmation. Was he providing an alternative? Was he providing an alternative to what was planned by the pharmaceuticals to give people the bad one? And we've got the King of Swords. I think he knew the truth. And I say yes, he was. He wanted an alternative. So that's my conclusion with this read. And I hope you liked it.